It was a very busy day on the island, and all the engines were getting ready for a really useful Christmas party. I hope I can be in the party, said Thomas. Me too, said Percy. I can't wait to deliver the cakes, said Emily. And I can't wait to show off my splendid paintwork to the children. Sorry, James, said Thomas, but you have to take them to see Henry's forest. James was really annoyed. Heck no, I'm not going to that stupid forest Henry likes. Hey, said Harvey crossly, don't say that about Henry. He likes the forest. How would you feel if anyone called your splendid paint stupid? Well, I don't have time for this stupidness, said James. Now out of my way, and James puffed crossly away. What's his problem? Said Percy crossly. He's just cross because he has to take the children to see Henry's forest, Thomas said. Later, James got to the station. Where are my coaches? Duck should have been here an hour ago. James waited and waited. His coaches did not come yet. Where are my coaches? James said crossly. I need to take the children to Henry's forest. Whoever is taking long is causing some huge confusion and delay today, James said crossly. Then Toby the tram engine came. He got James's coaches. Okay, James, said Toby. Here are your coaches. You slow steam tram, said Toby. You've made me really late. This is all your fault. Toby was cross and he janged away. Narrator, that's puffed away. Shut up. Anyways, James got the couple to his train. James was going as fast as he could to get to Henry's forest. He was still cross at Toby for making him late. I'll show Toby, grumbled James. I'll show them all. The coaches were being shaked very fast. Slow down, they cried, but James wouldn't slow down. Oh no, cried James, I can't stop. Until he crashed into a pond. His wheels were soaked. My splendid wheels, said James. Oh dear. Naturally, 199 came to get the coaches, as well as bringing Sir Topham Hatt here. Let's still pretend Sir Topham Hatt's there. James, he said crossly, you have caused confusion and delay. You went much too fast, and now the children cannot get to Henry's forest, and now 199 will have to take them. I am very cross with you. Yes, sir, said James sadly. Sorry, sir. And so they had to get Kevin to get James out. Come on, James. Here. Out the pond we go. Oh, shut up and just help me, grumbled James. I'm going to. Just keep your steam in, said Kevin cheerfully. Kevin got his hook and tried to pull James out of the pond until he successfully did. But James still felt a little foolish for what he had did. I'm sorry, sir, I'm really sorry for what I did, James said to himself. I wish I was never rude to Sir Topham Hatt, James said as he was taken to the steamworks. The next day, James puffed into the station to get his load. The freight cars were laughing at him. Look, they said, it's James the Immature engine. Even Emily had to laugh. Admit it, James. We all make mistakes. Remember I pulled the express and I was rude to you and Edward? Yeah? Why? Well, I had to pull trucks for a week. But then, while I still had my coaches for saving Oliver and Toad, I also saved you, Percy, and Henry from crashing after you showed off and were very rude and didn't listen to me or Edward, and I had to stand up for you when Sir Topham Hatt was scolding you for thinking you knocked the signal down when it had been knocked down for weeks due to the hard weather. Oh, said James. He felt silly a bit. Anyways, James had learned his lesson as he coupled up to his goods train. Even though he had acted very ridiculous the last week, James always still works hard, despite being a very annoying, and I mean god-awful annoying show-off like Mattel wants, since they hired me to narrate. And narrator, shut up.